I got here just by, not giving up. And I think that's probably the most important aspect. I mean, I started playing music when I was 9 years old, and I didn't really get the passion until, well, I was passionate about it when I was about 10, but I went through a lot of trials and tribulations throughout my life, but I always stayed true, coming back to music and trying to improve and follow in the footsteps of the masters before me. Like I said, not giving up and being true to music and having a consistent work ethic, trying to do it on a daily, practicing daily, and on basics. I think that's really a lot of people look for the glitz and glamour, but it's really for me it's all about the basics, the fundamentals, scales. Like writing music with another person is it's kind of a challenge, because you want to allow other people to have their say as well. So I don't want to be the total dictator of the song, although it is under my name. So I want to, especially playing jazz. Jazz is like one of them. It's probably the most democratic music. It's it has to have other people say. So I have to give that person their voice, because it's a conversation. And so that going into writing and music with someone else, I have to be open to what they're saying and try to work with the template that they're using, and then try to add to it. Washington, John Coltrane, Charlie Parker, they're at the top of their craft, and I fell in love with their music, and I emulated them quite a bit, and Joe Henderson, and so many great saxophonists that inspired me. Flautist Dave Valentine, he's one of my big inspirations. Hubert Laws, and his brother Ronnie Laws. So I had, and then seeing how they craft their music and how they, learning the language of jazz. It's you have to be able to master your instrument, but you also have to learn the language, because it's totally different than playing classical music. That's a written form of music, and being able to improvise and not repeat yourself and trying to come up with new things. So it's a lot of slipping and falling and going, oh, I like that thing, and so it's a lot of that, and that's inspiring, because it keeps it fresh. Making a lot of mistakes helps. We all make mistakes, and none of us are perfect. So I try to not be too hard on myself when I mess up, and because I'm human and I have flaws, but I just try to learn from them and pick the mistake, because sometimes the mistakes are nice. All things are possible, and you can do wherever you set your mind to.